Hey, intro to 2D. This is Mrs. Jones, and today my daughter Audrey and I are going to be doing some blind contour drawing for you. Audrey, you want to say hi?
Hi.
And let's see. You can see the baby on the floor. He keeps crawling off of his mat. So
And eating the rug.
yes, he's trying to eat the rug for some reason. And my dog may bark during this, and you might hear my baby in the background, but that's just life. Okay, that's life at the Jones household. We are going to do just a quick review of the procedures for blind contour drawing. One of the reasons that we're doing this technique is to try to get to the right side of our brain. That side of the brain is going to be what helps us to be creative and to be expressive. And so this is a technique that you can use to try to get to the right side of your brain, because the left side of your brain thinks in symbols, okay? And we're really wanting to draw from life. And some of the rules that we're going to do for the blind contour drawing, again, it's going to be one continuous line, because we're blind, okay? So when it's one continuous line, that way we don't lose our spot. It's not like we're looking back down and then able to find our spot. We want to be really looking and studying what or whom you're drawing. And we're really trying to synchronize our eye and our drawing utensil to move as one, so our sense of touch and sight at the same time. Now, it's a little bit harder to draw portraits using this technique than it is with hands. One, when you're drawing somebody else, like, Audrey over here,
Hey.
she is already distracting me a little bit trying to make this video. And so, let alone staring at her and drawing her. So that's one thing that can get a little bit disruptive. So I'm really going to try my best to focus and to be quiet. Language is a left brain skill as well. So one thing when you are drawing a portrait, I usually try to find what I call a point of entry. And so typically for me, I like to start out at the center of their forehead and kind of think about a pathway down, because remember, we've got to get those interior details and exterior details, okay? And it's going to look funny. The symmetry is going to be weird. You may have one eye up here and one eye down here, or maybe they're overlapping, but it's okay. We're really trying to get expressive line quality and to really study and focus what we are seeing. So Audrey,
Yes.
Are you ready?
Maybe.
You're going to be my model. That means you need to stay still. I know it's hard to do. So I'm going to tilt the camera down. So you're actually going to see me kind of doing this
Backwards?
upside down.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to angle myself. And hopefully this will be all on camera. I'm going to make it a little bit higher there. Okay. So I'm going to start at your forehead.
Is my hand okay?
You're fine. You can hear the baby in the background. So I'm getting this piece of hair. But Owen is not cooperating for this video. A little distracting. And I'm looking at Audrey this whole time. She will be the first to tell you if I cheat and look down. I try to kind of stay around the central axis of the face so that I can keep my bearings as to what I'm drawing and where.
Owen.
There we go. Audrey's flaring her nostrils at me,
No, I'm
so
not.
that makes it a little bit harder to draw. And I'm being selective. I'm not drawing every single little detail that I'm seeing. But I'm being selective about the lines that I'm choosing. You don't want to draw your teeth, sorry. That's kind of hard.
Okay.
And typically for these drawings, we think about 2 or 3 minutes. Go up and get her cheek. Okay, now Audrey has picked a really challenging pose. She's got her fist kind of leaning against her cheek, which is kind of hard. Owen.
Owen, you're okay.
These are her fingers bending. I don't know where the top of your hand is. I think it's right here.
No, that's the bottom. That's the bottom.
Don't tell me.
Sorry.
Don't tell me. Okay. I'm kind of lost.
Okay.
I'm going to stop right there.
You were right here.
Okay.
And I was like this.
So Audrey wants to show you.
I was
That was her position. Okay.
Back to my
And
popcorn.
here is my finished drawing. Okay. So you can see the line of her hair, and I went kind of in to get her eye. Your lines can overlap one another, but try to stay through that central axis if you can. I think it's easier to kind of keep track of where you're at. Now, I could have my model stay in that same pose, and I can look at my drawing and go, if I wanted to add on to this drawing, what other details might I want to include? So I might choose to do the rest of the hand, or I could do some of the eye or another part of the hair. You know, what are some lines and shapes that could be making this drawing complete? And I could do another blind contour on top of this same drawing. So hope you guys have fun.